AppleTechBeast.
This is AppleTechBeast, and as you may know, Apple have just done their keynote for September 2016. And as my channel is called AppleTechBeast, it would make sense if I did a bit of a summarization of it. That doesn't seem like a word. So the first thing that they announced was actually Mario coming to iOS. Sadly, not Android. And basically what I assume has happened is that Nintendo and Apple have paired up, teamed up, and made a new Mario game for iOS. Doesn't sound like it's going to be coming to Android anytime soon, as I think they've had sort of a partnership kind of thing. But it definitely looks like a cool game. It'll be interesting to see what people think of that. The next thing they spoke about was iWork. So basically they said that they've updated a few things, and they've made it so you can do real-time editing to every single aspect of iWork, which is quite cool. I suppose if you're working on a project with other people, you can do stuff in real time and see what everyone's doing. So the next more exciting thing they spoke about was actually the Apple Watch. So you can now get it in a ceramic finish, which is basically white. Apparently very, very strong, and it looks kind of cool, I suppose. They also said that the Apple Watch Series 2, they're calling it, now has built-in GPS, so you don't have to have your phone with you if you're going to do sort of running activities or sports activities. The display is actually 2 times brighter, and supposedly the brightest display on any Apple device ever, which is quite cool. And the biggest thing is that it's actually waterproof up to 50 meters. So previously the Apple Watch was only splash proof, but now it's actually waterproof up to 50 meters, which is like a dive watch standard kind of thing, which is nice to see. They've also updated the processor on it to be dual core, and they have a night watch as well, which is like has a cool band and looks kind of different. So the next thing is obviously iOS 10. So they've updated the Maps application, they've updated HomeKit, so now you can do various things with home automation within iOS 10. So Messenger has been changed quite a bit with iOS 10. You get loads of really cool animations and stickers and emojis and that kind of thing, which is kind of something different for a messaging app. And I will try to find a way to show you that on a video, hopefully in the future. But I don't think my iPad 2 is going to support iOS 10, sadly. So I'll have to find someone else's phone to play with that on. And the next thing, or that I cared about anyway, was the iPhone 7. So to get out of the way, it doesn't have a headphone jack. I still don't really know what to think about it. Basically, what they said is that they wanted to move on from the 3.5mm jack because it was an old thing, and it also allowed them to have more space for other things in the device and give better audio quality. But honestly, I kind of think it's just to make money a bit. I don't know. Those benefits do kind of make sense, but no other company has done it. They haven't felt the need to do it. And I don't know, we'll have to see what it's like. What they did say, however, is that you get like an adapter in the box for a 3.5mm jack, so you can use 3.5mm devices with the new iPhone 7, but it's going to be a bit awkward. And I suppose if you lose that, it's going to cost quite a bit. The earpods that come with the iPhone 7 are Lightning, obviously, and you can actually buy some wireless earpods for $129, I think it was, that look kind of weird because they have a little, the stick that comes off it and sort of goes onto your cheek, and it makes it look like you're wearing a Bluetooth headset constantly on both ears for $129. So yeah, they've got some new technology in that's all wireless and special for the iPhone, which will be interesting to look at, but I can't imagine it'll be worth it, and I can't imagine many people will wear it either, because it looks kind of strange. So, the design of the iPhone 7. Basically, one iPhone has one camera, the other has 2. I'm pretty sure the iPhone 7 Plus has the dual camera feature, which is basically used to make a fake depth of field effect, which apparently looks good. They showed some previews on the live stream, and it did look quite good. You also get 2 times optical zoom on a phone with the iPhone 7 Plus with those dual cameras, which is quite cool, I suppose. The sensor, however, is still 12 megapixels. They say the pixels are bigger, so they're good quality. You also get a 7 megapixel front-facing camera on both the 7 and the 7 Plus. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to like the iPhone 7. However, the iPhone 7 Plus in gloss black, I absolutely love the look of. They've taken the antenna sort of things away, or apparently they have. They say that you can kind of see them. I don't really know, we'll have to see. But yeah, it's basically a gloss black finish made this special way. I assume it's going to be the most expensive finish, possibly, if they're different prices. But you can, however, get matte black, gold, rose gold, and silver, I think. So yeah, they've almost gone back to the iPhone 3G days, where it was a sort of gloss black finish, and it's all sort of curved around to the glass screen at the front, which I think is going to look really nice. So the home button on the iPhone 7, maybe this just the 7 Plus, but I'm not too sure. is actually solid state, so it doesn't have any moving parts, which will get rid of the problem of the home button breaking, but you actually get the taptic feedback that you get on the new MacBook trackpads. So I suppose that'll work well, makes the phone a bit lighter and thinner, and allows you to do quite a few cool things with a home button, like accessing certain things via Force Touch. So the new iPhones are IP67 water and dust resistant, so that's quite cool to see. They also have 25% brighter screens with the cinema standard, and it's got better colour and the screens look better. I'm not sure the resolution's changed, however, because they just mentioned Retina again. I'm sure if they changed the resolution at all, they'd make sure that we knew about it. They've also introduced stereo speakers on the iPhone 7, so you get stereo sound from the top and the bottom of the phone. So if you've got the phone held landscape, you'll get a really nice sound. Supposedly it's 2 times louder than the previous iPhone. You actually get more dynamic range, so it sounds better as well. So just a quick little fun fact, the iPhone 7 will supposedly be 240 times quicker than the original iPhone, which is pretty amazing, really. They've also improved the GPU and graphics on the iPhone 7, so apparently you get console-level gaming. Certain games will also use the new colour gamut that's in the display. I don't know what any of that means, but I assume it makes everything look really nice. And you also get longer battery life, supposedly 2 hours longer than the iPhone 6s. In the stand, I've got a massive insect in here. But yeah, you get better battery life, and you can also get up to 256GB of storage with both iPhone 7s. That was my video on the Apple Keynote for September 2016. So the iPhone 7 has no headphone jack. That's interesting. We'll have to see what people think about that. I will try to get as much content on the new devices announced on iOS 10. But I can't obviously go out and buy a new iPhone 7 just like that, but we'll have to see what I can do. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then please like it. If you didn't, then dislike it, and comment your opinion on the iPhone 7 having no headphone jack and the rest of what I've spoken about and my channel in general. So thank you for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.